Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with a quick tip video on what you have to do in order to get your Draenor epic ring, which will eventually upgrade into a legendary. Regardless of whether or not you choose to upgrade it, it is still a pretty good epic ring, item level 640, and you can easily get it at level 98. So how do you get it? As soon as you ding level 98, an arcane minion thingy spawns in your garrison. He's called Khadgar's Servant, and he has a quest for you. You'll notice his quest indicator is actually orange as opposed to the usual yellow. You're going to grab that quest, and if you have the Zangara flight point, fly there. If not, it's a short stroll away from Fort Rin. Once you get the Zangara, take the blue portal and meet up with Khadgar. He'll give you a quest to kill the final boss of the Skyreach dungeon. This can be done on normal difficulty, and if you've been leveling in Spires of Iraq, I'd recommend pairing this up with the quest Victory is Within Reach, which also requires you to clear out the Skyreach dungeon. Any way you choose to do it, once you kill the High Sage Vyrix, he'll drop a pure Solium Band. At this point, you'll want to go back to Khadgar, hand in the quest, and you'll receive the first version of the ring, which is an item level 640 epic. Now, before you hand in the quest, make sure you set your loot specialization for the role you wish to use the ring with. But in case you were too eager, handed in your quest, and didn't get the ring you wanted, no worries. Just have a word with Zuti Fizzle Fury, and he'll sell you all the versions available for your class at 500 Gs a pop. Anyways, you'll probably notice Khadgar will give you more quests. However, this is where things get a little more challenging. The next set of quests will have you collect a Core of Flame, which can only be obtained in Heroic Blood Maul Slag Mines, a Core of Iron from Heroic Grimrail Depot, a Core of Life from Heroic Everbloom, and 4,986 Apexis Crystals, which you can get from your daily garrison quests, in your Town Hall after you ding 100, I believe, as well as a multitude of other sources. I personally haven't completed this set of quests since I'm still gearing up for heroics, but once you complete these, he'll then send you off to Heroic Auchindoun to beat the last boss of that instance. After handing in this last quest, he'll start a quest chain that will mostly take place in Nagrand and should be easily soloable with the exception of the last quest, which requires you to choose a role and will test your performance with that role. Now, the reason I'm being somewhat vague with that last set of quests is because, as I've mentioned previously, I haven't personally completed them, and there's story elements that could be considered spoilers. Anyways, once you complete that quest chain, Khadgar will reward you with an upgraded version of the ring, item level 680. Khadgar will then give you another quest which requires you to defeat Imperator Margok, the final boss of the High Maul raid, and collect Abrogator Stones, which can be obtained by killing bosses in the High Maul raid, through follower missions, and very rarely even in garrison orders. As the patches roll in, so will the quest chain continue until you eventually get the legendary version of your ring, but it is definitely worth it to at least get the epic version as soon as you hit level 98. So for all of you out there playing right now, what is your faction and item level? Thank you very much for watching. Leave me all your comments and feedback, and I will see you in the next one.